Hi everyone to another Go Mojo Go video. The other day, or a couple of days ago actually now, we received a new update, a free update by Polyphony Digital, who gave us number 1.47, which includes 4 new cars, one of which is on the screen right now. 4 new cars, as well as a track that the community's pretty much been up in arms about for the last 2 years. They've been crying out, virtually riding on the streets, expecting and waiting and wanting this track. And finally it's arrived. That track is Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, if that's pronounced correctly. And that's really exciting. I can't wait to give that a go. It's one of my favourite tracks, that and Laguna Seca, which hasn't arrived yet, and I really doubt it will before the next PlayStation comes out, to be perfectly honest. So I think the plan is we'll just go into VR mode, we'll have a little walk around the cars, kick the tyres so to speak, and then jump in behind the wheels and take them for a bit of a spin. So let's go have a look. Okay, so here we are. As I mentioned, I reckon we'll just jump in the VR showroom, just have a bit of a tour of each of the 4 cars in question, and then go into VR drive mode and jump behind the wheel and take them for a bit of a spin. So let's have a look at the first car. And let's sort that to date acquired. And ignoring the Mustang GT, which I won on the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 cars we got was the Lamborghini Aventador LP754 SV. Holy dooly, so many letters and numbers there, just called the Aventador, the 2015 Aventador. Then we have the car that is affectionately known as the Red Pig, the Mercedes 300 SEL 6.8 AMG 1971. The Porsche Taycan Turbo S19, which is an all-electric vehicle, I believe, and the fantastic whiplash-inducing Demio XD Touring 2015, made by Mazda. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll start off. I think we'll do the Mazda first, followed by the Mercedes, then the Aventador, and we'll finish off with the all-electric Porsche, I reckon. So let's take a look at this awe-inspiring Mazda. In fact, what I did last time was stand up. I think I'm going to stand up again because you get a better perspective of the car. Here we go. I think Grandma will be very pleased to get this for Christmas. It's just that type of car. Nice, safe vehicle. Looks alright. It goes from A to B. Can carry your shopping. Can carry your pets at the back. Oh look, it's got a nice little GPS there. Probably technology that would be too advanced for my grandma, if she were alive. For most grandmas, anyway, I'd say. But yeah, that's the Mazda Demio. It looks like what is called the 121 in Australia, or it could be something different. It certainly looks like it, but yep. All right, let's go take this beast for a spin. All right, the question is, where are we going to take the Demio? Personally, I say a very short track, maybe Tsukuba Circuit. Yeah, nice short. We can just do a couple of laps with that without spending half an hour traveling along the long straights. Because yeah, it's an N100 class. So, well, I'll pick the daylight because I want to have a look at the inside of this car as well. So, oh here we go. It's right there. I was going to say I really would wish it would remember what order you sort it, so you don't have to do it every time you enter. Alright, here we go. The Mazda Demio. Prepare to be struck with awe. I'm bracing my neck as well because it's bound to be excessive G-forces. Note the sarcasm. I shouldn't be like that, should I? Alright, Do I need to tune anything? Yeah, let's get rid of traction control. I'm sure this car does have traction control, but I don't care. And should I go? It's a road car, so we'll do the comforts. We'll go comfort hard, because that's what Grandma would drive. Comfort hard. Yep. In fact, should I even turn the traction control for Grandma? No, I won't, because I'm no Grandma. At least I hope I'm not. Ooh, okay, let's bump up the power ratio. Shall I? Yeah, bugger it. I was going to go for the authentic feel and just go 100 and 100. Actually, that is what I'm going to do, because that is what the car would drive like in real life, supposedly. So let's stick with 100 and 100. Okay, here we are. It looks pretty dark, actually. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'd rather be driving that car, to be honest. Alright, so let's have a quick look about. Alright, you've got a central dial. Pretty straightforward. You've got the cruise control buttons on the steering wheel, audio, telephone controls. Yeah, the audio controls on the left hand side. Cruise control buttons, windscreen wipers, and indicators and lights. There you go. Whoops. And of course the power windows, power mirrors, and it's got a cool little display directly in front of you. I'm not sure what that's all about. I wonder if I can. I don't think I can change any of the dials. GPS in the center, air conditioner controls, and a few other things down here which I'm not sure about. Looks quite sporty actually, with the red stripe on the seats, but alright. Grandma will be very pleased to get this for Christmas. Hang on. Oh yeah, so it's got, so that little display is actually your speedo. That's pretty cool. Let's just take this bird for a spin. Oh, nice. Actually, it feels alright. Let's see if we can really push this thing. Actually, this would make a good one-make race, actually. It's quite fun. Do a bit of drifting. Having said that, it is not really getting me too excited, so oh well, it is what it is really. It's a good shopping car, car you drive to the church in, if you do that sort of thing. And that's it really. That's the Demio for you. There's nothing much more to talk about. It accelerates reasonably quickly. It does handle alright. Oh, a bit too hot there, a bit too hot there. Actually, let's see what speed I can get her up to. Oh, too hot. 77, 80, 90. No, it's not going to make it around there. Oh look, it's 15 degrees outside according to the display there. What else is that showing? Is that the RPMs? Alright, so you got the speedometer right down there, and that's the RPM dial. So Grandma would get a little confused with this setup, I'd say. Oh, we've broken 100k. 105, 110. 120. Gonna do 130. I can, but I won't make the turn. Alright, that's it, I think. I've had enough. I want to drive something a little more exciting. Alright, the next car that we'll have a quick look at. Okay, sort, last state acquired, is the Mercedes 300 SEL AMG. Fun fact, when this car came out in 1971, it was the fastest four-door road car in the world. In fact, I think it entered the 24 Hours of Spa the same year and came first in its class and second overall. So this 2-ton beast had a bit of kick in him, and that is just just look at this chunky thing. Let's get in nice and close. Check out how chunky this car is. I assume it was made famous by these three guys, but I don't really know the history of the car, other than I know it did well in its first 24 Hours of Spa race, which is why we're going to drive Spa in this car. It does look like a rally car. I was tempted to do a rally in it, but I'm pretty keen to try out the Spa in VR, so I'm going to do the next three cars there. Look at that reinforcement in the back, and they tell me they didn't leave the back seats there when they raced it. Surely not, right? It looks pretty nice. Looking forward to jump inside in there behind the wheel. But yeah, there it is, the Mercedes 300 AMG. I actually quite like it. It's it's not the prettiest animal on the track, but it did its job back in the day when it was a spring chicken, a 2-ton chicken. Look at those chunky wheels too. Nice. Oops. All right, let's get on the track. Right, so we are definitely going to go to Spa, wherever it is. There's Red Bull. Ah, there you go. Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, if that's how it's pronounced. We'll just call it Spa. And it, like I said during the intro, we got rain with this track, but unfortunately, and both fortunately, I would have liked to see the rain effects from inside the car, but we're just given these 3 times for VR in VR, so I want to look at the internals as per usual. So I'll pick the brightest setting. There we go, Mercedes, manual of course. That looks quite plasticky on that image. I'm sure it looks a little better in real life. Oh, listen to that engine go. Big V8. Yeah, baby. Alright, okay, what shall we do here? Alright, it's Gr.X of course, so we can't do balanced performance. It definitely didn't have traction control, so I'll switch you off, and we'll go sports. Nah, let's go racing softs. Let's see what she can do with racing soft tyres. And yeah, I'm not going to tune the car. A, I'm not very good at it, and B, frankly I couldn't be bothered. I just want to see what it's like with the standard setup. Whether that's accurate setup or a good setup or a bad setup, I don't know, but it doesn't bother me too much. I just want to take this on the track. Alright, here we are. Oh, hang on. Alright. So, we've got, let's get in close. So we've got oil, is that oil volume or temperature? Oh, temperature's on the left. That must be, okay. Tank, fuel. I'm not sure what that center dial is. Of course, it's speedo. It's got a clock as well, so you can take your eyes off the road and try and read this clock. That's a useful thing to have. I'm not sure. Is that the ignition with the key in it over there? That might be an ignition. I'm not sure. And of course you got what looks like radio controls there, your gear stick, fire extinguisher, nice bucket seats, excellent, and there you go, area protected bars, cool, I like it. Alright, here we go. Oh, this thing does have a bit of pickup, doesn't it? Here we go. $160, $170. This car does go quick. Let's see how it handles this. Lift off a little. Oh, nope, nope. Too hot. I didn't brake at all. It just lifted and coasted. But even then, it was a bit too quick for it, I think. 110, 15, going uphill, still accelerating. Whoa! Okay. That is because I changed down gears too quickly. That's why it does that. Now, I don't know the names of all these sections, so I'm not going to even pretend I know what this curve is called. But I do like it. Downhill we go. Yep. And the crowd are cheering me on. Let's just slow down a little bit, hug the curb. Well, here we go. Oh, almost lost it there. So it's only 4 gears as well, it looks like. Hug the curb. Let's see how fast she'll go now. Here we go, back to 170, 180. They keep trying to change up gears, but we don't have any more. Will I need, I think I might need to lift and coast around here. Oh, yep, pushing it. Down the final chicane. Oh. Nice. This thing actually goes surprisingly quick considering it's meant to weigh 2 tons. It feels way more nimble and agile than that. Whoa, look, I've even caught up with the car that started with us. I think I might have to just dab on the brake a little bit. Just stay on track. Oh, see you later, buddy. Ah, big screen there, that's cool. Oh no, too hot, too hot. Well, at least I didn't spin the car around this time. Oh, I do have to concentrate. I love the elevation changes. Actually, I am enjoying this car. It definitely does not feel like it weighs 2 tons. Just does not. The boy or girl goes like a rocket. So I can see why it would have won the 24 hours of Spa. The tyres screech. Oh, no, a bit too hot around there. $204, $210, $220. Oh, I've got to lift and brake a little bit. There we go. Got it this time. Braked a little too late. Oh well, let's not scratch the car. Large turning circle, mind you, but let's cross the finish line. Awesome. So that was 246. See if we can remember that. I really like that. That was a nice car. I think I might even give that a bell on a rally stage. I reckon that would be quite cool. So let's move on to the next car. This time we want to get into the Lamborghini. Date acquired. The Lamborghini Aventador 2015. Now, doesn't she look magnificent? I mean, for a car that is extremely angular, which I generally think it's counterintuitive. I don't like angular sports cars, but this actually works. It really does, I think. It just looks... I am standing up to get a better angle, but I'm definitely standing to attention as well. Yeah, check out those massive rims. Fantastic. Huge air vents, fuel. The rear end is very angular. Not a fan of the rear end. But it's a Lamborghini Aventador. And that's just the way it is. Love it or leave it. If I had the choice, I'd definitely love it for a very long time. There we go. Have a peek inside before we jump in. Alright, let's take this car for a spin, shall we? Oh yeah. Alright, let's tune this baby. It's an N800 class, so we'll go balance performance on. So it's increased the power but kept the weight the same. Switch off traction. Sports, no, we'll go racing soft. And yep, no tuning again. Alright. Check out this chunky display right in front of you. You got oil, temperature, fuel gauge. I'm not sure what that is on the right hand side. So it tells you got 430 kilometers worth of fuel. Got the RPMs to the right. Your actual speed to the left. Whoop. And look at that center console. How chunky is that? Entertainment, controls, bunch of buttons. I have no idea what they are. What is that red button in the center? Red buttons, I just need to press them, but I have no control over the VR avatar's hand, unfortunately. Look at those seats. Look, fantastic. And yep, can't actually see much at the back. There's a big Lamborghini logo on your very sculpted back seats. And yeah, she's very nice. Alright, let's take it for a spin. Alright, that's actually your gears, eh? Oh yeah, look at that already, 240k an hour. Let's see if you can lift and coast. No, we can't lift and coast at all. I need to brake. Alright. She does accelerate. Look at that, already 240. Oh shit, I'm looking at that, I'm not on the road. Going uphill. Yep, and she doesn't actually brake very quickly. Alright, I'll remember that. Oh. Oh, almost lost it there. Bit of trail braking there. Oh, let's get back on the track. Oh, that was a little better. Bit more trail braking. Oh, no, no, no. Nope, no, no! Alright, yellow flags are up. Spin this baby around. Alright. Ah, this feels really nice. If only I knew how to drive properly. Can I lift and coast? No, I'll brake a little bit. No, I should have braked a bit more than a little bit. So what are we looking at? I'll do 125. Oh, I probably should have braked at 150 even. Alright, one more lap. Not many people in the stands today. Had they known Go Mojo Go would have been driving, I'm sure I would have stadium would have been at capacity. Oh, got too close to the wall for my liking. Probably have to brake a little bit up here. I did brake, but even then. Yeah, it's not the best brakes on this car. Where's the 150 board? Yeah, looks like it's the 150 board. Oh, missed the apex there. Oh, no. Oh look, I've caught up with the other car, the AI. How pathetic. Oops, yep, get rid of all that. Ah, oh, GTA. What are you doing? Oh, lift and coast a little bit through there. I think I might have to brake a little heavily around there just to make it. Oh. Ah, there you go. Braked around the 130 meter mark, I reckon, and that was just not enough. So there's the Lamborghini Aventador 2015, I think it is. That is a good drive. That is really good. I love that. Okay, so we've done the Lamborghini Aventador, which just leaves us one more car to try out. So let's go to our garage, date acquired, and that last car to drive is the Porsche Taycan Turbo 2019 electric, all electric powered. Alright. So far it just looks pretty much, well, kind of cross between a Porsche and a Toyota Supra, to be perfectly honest. I'm not a big fan of the front end. Mind you, I wouldn't say no if this car was offered to me. I would accept it gladly. Oh, look at those rims again. It's got huge rims. Yeah, so far it's pretty average. It doesn't get the heart racing really. Got the Porsche there at the back. How close can we go? That's pretty cool. Do like that. Alright. And yeah, there you go. That is, oh, let's have a sneak peek at the dash. Oh, look at all the electronics in car. In fact, the entire dash is at one giant screen. Interesting. Alright, let's get behind the wheel. It's not revving at all because it doesn't have a combustion engine. That would really annoy me if I owned an electric car, not hearing not hearing a combustion engine under the bonnet. It just feel weird, I reckon. But yes, so this is a Gr.X car, so we can't do any balance of performance. This car will no doubt have traction control, but I'm not going to use any. And let's see what it's like with racing softs. Alright, let's get in there. Alright, here we are. Yep, where are you? This is another car on the track. See you later, buddy. Alright, so what do we have? Current pressure, so that must be tire pressure in bars. Yep, temperature, or your light controls on the left hand side, temperature, bars, your warning lights below that, your speedo in the middle, and then you got controls for probably driving options, sports plus, individual, normal, range, so you can adjust your power output of your battery, I guess, with your telephone controls on the right. There's a drive mode dial, so you probably use that dial to choose what mode to drive in. And it looks like some sort of cruise control on the left hand side, or your door controls there. What do we have here? Windscreen wipers, telephone, music, car settings, air conditioning. So you can control everything from this center console. Drinks holders. Okay, and then you got the dash up ahead, the information dash, and yep, I'm not sure what that camera is in the middle there. Seats looks nice and plush as you expect. It's pretty dark, we can't really see back there with the black leather. And yeah, they couldn't have given us some sunlight to brighten the car at all. Fortunately, I can't switch on the lights inside either. Alright, that's enough gazing. Am I in first gear? Here we go. Is there any gears? Oh, there are no gears. Surely, are there any gears? I did choose manual gear, right? It's in autos. Oh, so it doesn't come in manual at all? Oh, that's weird. I think I might have to brake because this is not a racing car. It's got a good acceleration though, going up the mountain, and we're still accelerating 230 kilometers an hour. 250. That's pretty cool. I think I might have to brake at the 150 mark, I'd say. Oh no, I could brake a little later. Does have a bit of a kick though. Brakes are a bit soft, but it actually feels quite good. I forgot to record the time for my Lamborghini lap. Oh no, a little too hot there, a little too hot there. Sliding around. Oh, probably should have braked a little earlier. I know, 100 meters was fine. Oh, no, I should have braked a little bit there. Oh no, a bit hot there. Actually, this feels quite good. Apart from the fact it's bloody automatic. That I'm not really happy with. But that's the way cars are going these days. It's very rare to get a manual car. Well, I do have to brake there. There's no way I was going to lift and coast through there. Alright, one more lap. Let's see if we can catch old mate up ahead of us. Oh, no, 100 meters was too late. Yeah, the one thing I don't like really with this car is no engine noises. I want to hear the engine rev. But this whistle, well, let's brake here. A whistle for an engine does not get the heart pumping. Well, I'm looking at my feet instead of driving. $260, that's pretty cool though. Oh no, it just took that all wrong. So I haven't really driven this track since it came out the other day that much. I think I did 4 in the Group 3 Mercedes just to get a feel for it. So I'm still learning this track. Whoa buddy, I'm going to take you on the inside and go a bit hot. That's because I dive bombed the inside, as I'm wont to do from time to time. Oh, now it's thrown my rhythm way out. Oh well. Yeah, it's quite good. For an electric car, this has a lot of power. Now, I think we've got an Audi electric car, Audi e-tron, which I probably should drive just to compare with this thing. Well, let's brake. Here we go. But yeah, it definitely has some balls. No, I let off my brake just a little bit. I thought can carry a bit more speed, but I couldn't. Anyway, the most important thing is I'm going to beat old mate. There you go. That is the Porsche Taycan 2019 Turbo S. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was good fun driving those. So I'm definitely going to do this next update as well, because I do enjoy having a look at all these cars, especially if there's a new track as well. So yeah, until then, take it easy. I'll catch you next time.